Hi guys, it's your Island Girl and I'm back with another reaction video for you today. And today I am reacting to 10 top 10 places to visit in Ireland. Alright, so I'm getting this one from Ryan Shirley's channel. The link will be in the description below. Please go over and show him some love. Now I know, and I said I know this gotta be good because I've done places to visit on the British Isle, and I was like, oh God. So I can only imagine how beautiful this is because we're going to Ireland today, baby. So, all right, I'm getting excited. I'm getting ahead of myself. Come on in, right back. For those who are new here, thank you for coming in. To all my regular schmegglers, day one, sweetie pies, sweetie poos, come on in, right back. Put a smile on your face and enjoy this reaction with the Island Girl. All right, guys, let's get into this video because I'm eager and excited. Here we go, right about now.
What's up, guys? My name is Ryan, and I recently returned from exploring the magical country of Ireland, and I want to share with you my favorite places. So here is my Ireland top 10. Ireland is easily one of the most enchanting places on earth. From the cliffs of Moher to the daunting Skellig Michael Island, Ireland is a mystical land just waiting to be explored. Let's start this video off at Giant's Causeway. Located in Northern Ireland, about a 3-hour drive from Dublin, Giant's Causeway is one of the most recognizable places in all of Ireland. It's famous for its jagged cliffs and over 40,000 basalt columns. They're these perfect hexagons that cover the coast. According to legend, the causeway was built by an Irish giant so he could cross the Northern Sea. When I was there, we started by hiking above the cliffs and then made our way down to the causeway. I was just amazed by the bizarre rock formations. I had such a fun time walking on them. It's wild to think they were made by nature. Now, while you're there, you can also hike around to other spots on the coast, such as the amphitheater. I really like this one rock formation called the Chimney Stacks on the cliffs. Now, while we're still in Northern Ireland, we're going to head over to Carrick-a-Rede.
Jeez, you whiz, guys. I'm not gonna lie, just looking at it, it is so beautiful. So breathtaking. Like, jeez.
It's this scenic bridge that crosses the sea over to this little island. I was just amazed by the watercolor there. It's just so blue, contrasted perfectly with the green cliffs. Now, just 20 minutes from there, you can visit the dark hedges. It's this avenue lined with over 90 beech trees. They were planted almost 250 years ago. Now, according to legend, there's a ghost called the Grey Lady who wanders the road. Definitely has a spooky vibe, especially at night.
Now, I love how the trees are cascading over the road. It looks so amazing. And he said that there's a lady that haunts, listen, haunt away, lady, haunt away. It is such a beauty to behold. Not to mention that bridge. And then when he said the water, the different shade in the water, that was so beautiful. So you see this blue and then you see this dark green in the water crossing over that bridge and that. Oh my word. So amazing. Ay, it's like you can't get enough of this, man.
After, we're going to leave Northern Ireland to visit the Skellig Cliffs. Now, located in the county of Donegal, about a 4-hour drive from Dublin, the Skellig Cliffs are some of the highest cliffs in all of Europe with a height of 601 meters. I mean, they're just absolutely massive. Now, when you're there, there's plenty of lookout points, and there's a path that walks along the cliffs that offers astounding views the whole way. I went there for sunset, but if you want to get the best lighting, I recommend going for sunrise. The light will hit those cliffs really nicely. Another really beautiful nearby place.
Oh my word, that is beautiful. No, guys, I'm afraid of heights to another level. Heights is not my best friend. Just seeing her standing there, I'm like, whoo, but it is beautiful. So beautiful. Now look at this right here. Oh my God. This a little beach-like area, it seems like. And then look at the water. Oh my word.
Is the village of Malin. Now, it's just a 30-minute drive from Skellig, and it's home to one of the best beaches in all Ireland called the Silver Strand. It's this horseshoe-shaped beach surrounded by green cliffs. Now, if the ocean wasn't so cold, you would think you were on a tropical island. Now, there's a stairway that walks you down to the beach. I had such a great time walking along the sand and exploring the grassy cliffs. Also in Malin, there's this really cool Napoleonic signal tower that was built over 200 years ago, and you can also get another vantage point of the Skellig Cliffs from there. Now, while we're still in Donegal, you can visit Mount Errigal.
I'm not gonna lie, that was so breathtaking. That horseshoe looking beach, it is amazing. Like I said, the greenery, a cascade in the, and then the water. It just, ooh, baby, take me away.
Now, it's the tallest peak in Donegal with a height of 751 meters. Now, if you're up for a challenge, you can make the 4-kilometer hike to the top to get some phenomenal views of the area. Now, afterwards, we're going to visit Eagles Rock. Now, located about 40 minutes from Donegal, Eagles Rock is Ireland's highest freestanding tower with a height of 330 meters. You can hike about 6 kilometers to reach the top of the plateau. I mean, it's really a beautiful area over there. Now, afterwards, we're going to head back to the coast to visit Downpatrick Head. Now, located on the wild Atlantic Way in North Mayo, it's a distinctly shaped headland home to the impressive Dún Bristí sea stack. Now, during World War II, a lookout post was built here with the markings of Air 64, which was used by American aircraft so they knew they had reached neutral Ireland. I mean, I never knew what the purpose of those markings.
That is amazing. See there, Air 64 is still marked in the grass, in the ground. Oh my God, that is beautiful. That view right there is just impeccable. Wow.
Meant. I guess Ayr is the Irish word for Ireland. Anyways, it's just pretty cool history. Afterwards,
Yeah.
we're going to visit the most famous place in all of Ireland, the Cliffs of Moher. Now, located on Ireland's west coast, about a 3-hour drive from Dublin, the cliffs stretch over 14 kilometers, with the highest reaching 214 meters above the sea. Now, when you go to the cliffs, you can park at the visitor center. When we were there, we parked at this place called Garen's Path. It's about €5 a person and a short walk to the cliffs, and not nearly as many people were there. Anyways, when we reached them, I was just amazed by the size of the cliffs. I mean, they were way bigger than I imagined, and they just drop off straight into the ocean. If you want to walk to the end of the cliffs, you can make the trek to Hag's Head. Also, another cool spot is O'Brien's Tower, which was built in 1835. If you can, I definitely recommend waiting for sunset as the light hits the cliffs, giving it a strikingly orange glow. I mean, it's easy to see why it's one of the most popular places in all Ireland. Now, another really cool spot right next to the cliffs is Donegal Castle, just like 10 minutes away, and it's a 16th century tower house, and I just love its unique shape. Now, afterwards, we're going to visit the Aran Islands. Now, they're located right off of Galway, and the Aran Islands are made up of 3 islands, with Inishmore being the largest. Now, to get to the islands, the best option is a ferry from Rossaville. You can also leave from Doolin, which is close to the Cliffs of Moher. Now, the island is covered in these recognizable stone walls made from limestone. I mean, they're just literally everywhere. Now, while you're on the island, you can rent a bike or just walk around and explore the intriguing landscapes and historical sites of the Aran Islands. Now, another
Guys, because I'm like, what is that? Why does it look like that? But I'm not gonna lie, that was so fascinating, like so pleasing to the eyes to look at that area view. I'm like, all these partings and markings and like it was just carved out in every section. Oh my word. Listen, amazing. Not to mention that tower that was standing there and just lush green around it. I'm like, ah, we baby.
really cool place on the mainland of Ireland is Derryclare Loch. It's located about an hour's drive from Galway, and it's this lake, and it has this island with these distinct trees. It kind of reminds me of the island in Harry Potter where like Dumbledore's wand was hidden. Anyways, it's just this really scenic site out in the countryside, and it's worth a visit, especially if you're into photography. Now, afterwards, we're going to the County Kerry to visit the Gap of Dunloe.
I'm not gonna lie, that looks like you said it picture perfect, especially with just the trees. It is all different little islands, trees just popping. It's so cute.
Now, located in the southwestern tip of Ireland, about a 4-hour drive from Dublin, the Gap of Dunloe is this incredibly scenic mountain pass. Now, you can drive it if you're comfortable with skinny, windy roads. Now, we parked at the beginning of the pass near Kate Kearney's cottage and then walked up. Now, one of my favorite features of the Gap of Dunloe
Ooh, look at looks so fake. Guys, this look so fake. Like, but it's picture perfect. Beautiful.
Is its bridges. You can reach the Wishing Bridge with just a short walk from the parking lot. Another thing I really loved about the pass was just the size of the mountains. I mean, they were just absolutely massive and they were just covered in this dark green color. Now, afterwards, we're going to visit the Kerry Cliffs. Now, located about an hour's drive from Killarney, the Kerry Cliffs are some of the most beautiful in all Ireland. They are over 300 meters high, and many people told me they liked them a lot more than the cliffs of Moher. The cliffs have such a unique color and finger-like sections that extend into the sea. I mean, there's plenty of viewpoints, and it's just overall a great place to.
Look at the colors here. This is pretty cool. Man, it is so breathtaking. And this is so unique. I've never seen anything like this before. Never. Wow. Man, that is something. I ain't gonna lie. Look at it, man. Wow.
Visit. Now, for our final destination, we're going to visit the Skellig Islands. Now, this was the main reason I wanted to go to Ireland. There are these two islands located off of Kerry and are truly out of this world. The only way to get to the islands is by boat. We went with the company Skellig Michael Voyage. I'll link them in the description below. We left from the town of Portmagee. Now, the ride out to the islands was no joke. The sea was rough, but it definitely added to the adventure. After about an hour of boating, we made it to the island. We got off the boat, and I was just so freaking stoked. We just started walking up the island's path until we reached the stairs that lead up to the top to the monasteries. Now, the stairs were just beyond cool. There were hundreds, if not thousands, of puffins burrowed right next to the stairs and on the island slopes. I mean, they were just so freaking cute. We reached the midway point at Christ Saddle and then kept hiking to the top. After climbing the island's 618 stairs, we finally made it to the monastery. Now, the history of the island is just absolutely fascinating. The monastic settlement dates back to the 6th century, where the monks of St. Fionnan lived simple lives on this isolated island. They built these beehive huts completely out of stone. They were precisely designed to make sure no water could get into them. Now, it's believed there were about 12 monks that lived here at a time. In the 13th century, the monks left the island for mainland Ireland, and since then, Skellig has become a place for pilgrimage. I mean, I can't imagine what it must have been like to live back then. You would have to take a rowboat out there on the turbulent sea and climb up the jagged rocks to reach the top. Those monks were sure ambitious. After exploring the monastery, we hiked back down. I just couldn't believe how windy it was up there. We got back on the boat and went over to the northern side of the island, and then on our way back, we stopped at Little Skellig. This island is uninhabited, but it's home to one of the largest colony of northern gannets in the world. I mean, I couldn't believe how many birds there were, and you sure could smell them. All in all, the Skellig Islands were one of the coolest places I've ever been, and I couldn't recommend them enough. If you do visit, you can either do a landing tour or just boat around the island. Obviously, I recommend you do a landing tour. Well, that is it for my Ireland top 10. It's one of my new favorite countries, and I just love it so much. I'll be back for part 2. Let me know where your favorite place in Ireland is in the comments below. I also have a relaxation channel where I make hour-long films.
Wow. I ain't gonna lie, guys. Whoa. That was awesome. That was amazing to just sit here and look at. I'm like, woo, you gotta appreciate nature. You gotta appreciate different countries. You gotta appreciate just looking at different places. Just sitting here and I'm like, oh my word, it's so breathtaking. It just say, take me in. Don't let me go. That's how I feel, guys. It's beautiful. Looking at all these different places in Ireland, it's beautiful. And those last islands out in the water that he said you have to take the water to get there. Take the water, take the boat. Get on a boat to get there. I can see the one that is filled with birds. You can see it. So many. The one with the puffins. Can you imagine those monks living there? And how they have to in order to get to the mainland, what they have to go through to get to the mainland. Wow. Back in the days, it's beautiful. I ain't gonna lie. Love every minute of this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know anybody who have visited there, what you think. Is it worth the visit? If you're from Ireland and say, listen, there are much better places in Ireland to visit. Leave it in the comment section. It's your island girl, and I'm running out of here. Thank you so much for watching. Be good, be kind, love each other, and I'll definitely see you guys in another video. Don't forget to hit the like, hit the share, and subscribe if you haven't already. See you guys in another one. Bye.